Good morning guys, hope you're all doing well. It is Tuesday the 3rd of June and yesterday I didn't film anything because I had the boy all day while my partner was doing a kit day at school. And the guys were at a job over in Hartbury. They took my mini digger up there, they ripped down the old porch, they did all the groundwork, and we got concrete arriving today at 2:30. They got a little bit further ahead than they expected, so this morning we are taking my dad's digger over to the other job where he's going to be starting the driveway for the new build, but we've got to get all the driveway in first so that we can get the concrete lorries and everything in as soon as we start that job. And I am going up to Toby's mother's again today, surprisingly, to start her fence. That's wrapping all the way around the front of her garden to try and keep the dog in. But what I'm going to do is I will follow Dad now with his digger, get to that job, unload the digger, and then we will crack on with the fence. So I'll see you guys at Toby's mum's very shortly. Right then guys, this is the job that Dad and Toby started yesterday. They ripped the old porch stand, you can see there. Got the footings drawn through. And that's all sorted, that's all been passed off. We just come to pick the digger up now so she can go home and get in the drive for a few days. We can clean it up a bit. It looks like MKM have just arrived as well, just before we got here. They delivered the blocks, the bricks, the sand, the cement. And this is all being started on Thursday, I believe. So we're going to get this digger loaded up and then we'll get back up to Toby's mum's, start doing some work up there. Right then, today's job is put a fence all the way along this boundary here. You can see we've got to put the metal poles in. We unloaded them the other day, not sure if I got that on video or not. And then we got to finish all the way along here as well. So a fair amount of posts to go in. They're all metal posts, and we're going to be cladding it with feather edge timber. These are the gates we put in the other day. That was the finished product of everything. Looks pretty good. But these are the posts over here, definitely down there. These are our metal posts. They'll be going in the ground, and then vertical feather edging will be going in between, like so. Nice and simple, just got to do it in the rain. Right, you ready?
Yeah, let me get them. So,
But they're not touching the bottom. Do you want them to be?
they're not touching the top.
Good.
All right, mate.
Yeah, you alright? Pretty steady going at the moment. We've got these 2 posts in here. Got that post in, that post. So I'm just digging the 4th hole now. The ground is horrendous along here, and we've got a great big pipe in the middle of it as well. So it's not really very fun to film anything. So we're just going to keep on cracking on down along this line and see if we can get all these post holes dug. It is 10 to 2, so a couple more hours on it. See if we can get them in, but like I say, it's proper slow and hard work. So let's chuck you guys up here and see how I get on. That was a bit of a boring day, just digging holes. Had a few other things to do when I got back from work. When I got some oil drums to turn into bins for New Heights Festival, and then we went and got some cable reels from my brother's work, which we're going to turn into tables for a wedding, hopefully this next year. And right now I've got 6 little dogs that keep getting out of this fence and along here. They just get their noses underneath the bottom and manage to wiggle their way under. So I'm going to stick this timber, it's just 4x1 sawn, all the way along. I've got loads more. I think that's 3, and I think Dad picked up 12 for me. Going to go up all the way around along this one side here and just try and make it a little bit more secure so they can't get their noses under the bottom. So I'm going to crack on and do this. It's 10 to 9 at the moment, so I want to be down with the house by 9:30 at the latest. All right. I have a bad feeling I'm going to get very stung. Very, very, very stung in a second. Ew. That's a hell of a botch. Hopefully that does the trick. Right, tomorrow's video. Well, actually, today was so boring. I think tomorrow's and today's will be the same thing. And we'll just put the whole job for doing the fencing into one video. But I'm going to quickly run around this field now, see if we can find any poos, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Come on, Peach, let's go. Come on.